That combination of speed, quickness.
The fastest guy in the NFL, and he proved it there.
By far the biggest combination of size, athleticism that's ever come around.
One of the most impressive athletic feats I have ever seen.
Things that most impressive for JJ is he can wreck a game by himself.
JJ Watt, totally unblockable.
JJ, he does a plethora of things. He can try and run you over.
Turbin starts left and he's blasted by Watt. Watt blasts him with a TFL.
He can jump underneath you.
Arm over move, gets rid of the running back, still able to come away with the sack.
Amazing JJ Watt.
He can give you that look like he's going to do something else and then take off on you, which is very rare for a guy his size.
JJ Watt so fast off the line of scrimmage.
JJ Watt's just too good. Everybody knows he's coming, and they can't stop him.
I think we slid our protection to him the whole day, ended up with 6 hits. Do everything that you can to slow him down. You can't stop him.
You guys might want to try somebody else at right tackle. Quarterback getting smoked back there.
Manuel intercepted by Watt, and the big fella lumbering inside the 40.
I love scoring on defense. It's such a big boost for your team.
Abracadabra, rock and roll, JJ Watt, pick 6.
And then scoring on offense is an unbelievable feeling as well.
JJ Watt with a touchdown reception.
I think people forget the fact that he was a tight end before he switched to the defensive side of the ball. That doesn't just go away.
Another touchdown for JJ Watt.
That's why you put me in the damn game. That's why you put me in the damn game.
I don't know any other adjectives to describe the guy other than amazing.
2-2 old buddy. Make you run fast.
Darrell Green was fast, and he played fast.
It's going to be Darrell Green from behind. I didn't think anybody would catch him. Darrell Green is the fastest guy in the NFL, and he proved it there.
He told you he was the fastest guy on the field, and he shoved it down your throat.
The little guy just blistered that sideline.
His signature play is the return against the Bears.
He might have pulled a hamstring on his way into the end zone. When he went across there, he looked like he was hurt.
That's some speed right there, because he's probably running at 60% at that point, and still nobody could catch him.
I was the fastest kid in my neighborhood. I was the fastest kid in my elementary school. I was the fastest kid in my college, the fastest kid in my conference.
Draw play, Dorsett, and look out. Uh-oh, this could be bye-bye. He has great speed down the sideline. Tony Dorsett, and look who caught him. And Tony Dorsett goes down. He's inside the 5-yard line. Only one man in the field could catch him. Darrell Green, he ran a 10.08 100 meters, and that was second only to Carl Lewis a year ago.
I was with him my rookie year. He was like 48 years old or something crazy, and he was still unbelievably fast.
Darrell Green right now would probably be like the 8th fastest corner in the NFL.
Few offensive linemen in NFL history have possessed the strength, versatility, and athleticism of Larry Allen.
And it's left in the air and picked off by Darian Connor. And Connor is inside the 40, the 30, and tackled at the 16-yard line.
Larry Allen, 6'3", 325 pounds.
His arms like a sprinter.
I'm telling you, that's one of the most impressive athletic feats I have ever seen.
The athletic ability to be able to pull out and run 335 pounds.
When you talk about old lineman, Larry Allen just speed bumps Chad Brown. But watch Atwater here. He sees Allen. He's not going to have any of that. Who's the best right now? And I got to think the best right now is Larry Allen. And just watch the way that he blocks. Watch him. He's just going to pull from right here. Boom. I mean, guys just crumple.
He is one of the strongest players in NFL history, recording a bench press of over 700 pounds.
Larry Allen gets out in front again and he crushes the defensive back.
I mean, I hate to make this a Larry Allen highlight film. I could feel it all the way up here. That is called a pancake. I mean, that is manhandling. That is putting the guy right on his body. Holy moly. That's some line play. If I ever went back into coaching, I could take one guy with me and be that guy right there, old number 73 White.
Henry that's a guy that you would hate to play against twice a year.
Alien DN.
That's a track star playing running back.
A back that's so big, strong, physical, and yet has terrific straight line speed.
It's not like taking down a normal running back. It's a whole different game when you're playing him. He's like a full-blown defensive end out there.
Derrick Henry to the house, and he is the baddest man at NRG Stadium today.
Yeah, you can extend that baddest man to a lot of other stadiums.
Dudes just don't want to tackle him.
Looking for a little breathing room, and they get that and plenty more. Derrick Henry still going. 99 yards. for the touchdown. Unbelievable.
Like someone messing with their little brother.
Yeah, he's definitely a monster.
He is a monster.
Bro, you stiff on somebody 50 yards. When everybody else chasing you.
When you come in against Derrick Henry, you better go low. Do not stand up with that man and let him just throw you out of the club.
DK Metcalf's been special. You know, he's a specimen out there.
DK Metcalf gets in behind the secondary, makes a diving catch, hits the ground, gets back up, and then drags a defender to the end zone.
He's so physical. There's nobody like him.
DK Metcalf one-on-one down the far sidelines. Good luck.
It was unbelievable how much ground he made up. That had to be 10 yards on a very fast Buda Baker, and he just tracked him down.
How'd he catch my ass?
It's hard to stop a guy at that size because, I mean, he's over there as big as me, you know, as a linebacker, maybe even bigger. He's just such a mismatch for corners.
When you're going up against a guy who's that big and strong, your margin for error is slim and none, and he just showed you why.
Saquon Barkley, he has a crazy elusiveness. He can make you miss in any given position. You could be in the right position, he still make you look dumb.
He's like a bigger, more physical Barry Sanders.
You can't give a big hole to a gifted running back like that because he'll be out.
There goes Barkley, 30, 25, 20.
It's kind of hard to tackle him, man, you know, the way his body is.
In the backfield, nope, you're not going to give me, nope.
Woo-wee.
This guy, I mean, he's running away from DBs.
Look how fast he freaking is, dude.
That's one of the talents that you get like every decade.
The Lord's Prayer was, Barry would get in front of you, you try to make a tackle, and you clap your hands and you fall down on your knees.
35, breaks through 30. Barry outside of the 20, cuts inside of the 15, outside of the 10.
Barry Sanders turned around a defensive back about 3 times.
Elusive doesn't begin to tell you what this guy could do.
Sanders in the 49er territory. There's another miss. That was Bryant Young. McDonald missed him twice.
Almost had to stop what you were doing just to see what Barry's going to do because you know he was going to do something amazing.
Barry Sanders with a seam. Sanders with a cutback. And Sanders.
Anytime the ball was in his hand, you didn't want to miss it.
You see Barry Sanders make the moves he makes on this run, you know why this is the best running back, if not the best player in the National Football League.
Mitchell in trouble again, gets out of it, and he gets it away to Barry Sanders in the open field. And look at Sanders make moves. Now he has some blocking on the far side. Sanders may go.
There may have been a better runner, but I have never seen him.
Sanders still on his feet, and Sanders is gone. 6 Cowboys missed him.
We see the great runs of all time. Most of them are Barry Sanders.
The slight opening, and he breaks it, and he'll go all the way.
Look at this. Can you imagine the ability, the God-given talent that takes?
He was one of the greatest players, period.
Aaron Donald's a monster. The best player on the planet.
Sooner or later, 99 is going to get you.
Oh, this is Aaron Donald time now. And there's Donald.
The NFL is the elite of the elite, but then there's some guys that are in a league of their own, and I think he leads that crew.
Certain things you'll watch, you'll be like, I mean, I'm good, but I can't do that.
Aaron Donald came through that line so quick, made the play and just ragdolled him.
This guy is a freak of all freaks. It's not fair.
He's built like a D lineman, but he moves like actually an inside linebacker.
I have yet to go into a game plan where it wasn't centered around how we were going to block Aaron Donald. And he moves around, so that's on everybody.
His physical dominance, his power, his strength, his speed, his quickness, having somebody that's that explosive and that disruptive right in the middle of your offense, it's a problem.
You know, he has that first step. The thing is, he can change his power really quick. I mean, he's so compact and powerful that when he does that, it's game over.
Look at that push and pull, and that is just Aaron Donald destroying the Bills' offense here.
Damn! Now he got to quit.
He gets absolutely smoked by Donald.
I'm a grown-ass man.
You always have to account for, you got to know where he's at pre-snap at all times. He's a game wrecker.
Even when the double team's coming, sometimes he beats the double team up the field.
Came in like a runaway truck.
He's the best football player I've probably ever seen, honestly.
There's no way a quarterback should actually be faster than the receivers he's throwing the ball to.
Look at him move. They can't stop him. 15, 10. Go, Mike Vick. This is over. It's over. Yes.
You just don't see quarterbacks that have that combination
of speed, quickness.
Vick in trouble, escapes. You see that?
It was like a human joystick. No one had an answer.
I'm gonna give him all this, baby. Now he fires for Jefferson. Did you see him launch that ball? What a play by Michael Vick. And being chased by Charles Grant, runs and takes off. Looking good here. Here's Michael Vick inside the 20-yard line, and one man to beat.
You can't turn your back on number 7.
When he was dialed in, he was as dangerous as anybody that's ever played.
Vick rolls, spins, and has a first down and more. Look at the speed. It speaks for itself. And there is the design rollout, and Vick was in trouble for the moment, and he's going to now make the Rams in trouble as he runs to the open field.
He was so quick. He was basically a blur. And it seemed like he was like a video game character out on the field.
He's playing the fastest, scariest guys in the world, and he makes them look like they're standing still.
Week in and week out, he's worth the ticket price.
Devin Hester is in a different category. He's unbelievable. You don't find guys like him.
He's going to run right, and with a burst to the 25-30, opening 35-40. No chance. Goodbye, the Windy City Flyer.
We think every time he goes back to receive a kick that something special is about to happen.
Trying to work it back to the middle. Gets past the first wave, and here he goes.
What he did in his first 3 years in the league, no one's ever done it.
To be the best return in the history of the game.
There he goes! Devin Hester keeps making history.
Empty backfield, and Hill throws it down the seam, and it is caught for the touchdown by Vernon Davis.
Well, you knew if they were going to get back into it, it would require a big play by Vernon Davis, their best player.
Blitz coming. Kaepernick has Davis open. Vernon Davis hurdles a player. John, you ever see a tight end jump over 2 players in the same game? He's a wide receiver. Who they happen to call a tight end. Unbelievable. Rolling, pressure, throws. He's got a completion and a first down. It's Vernon Davis, the Angels one, who stays on his feet somehow. And he's going to brace to the end zone and get there.
Big hurdle, runs through an attempted tackle, and now the foot race is on. Look at this. Vernon Davis may be 137 years old, but he still runs a 4.4.
He does.
CJ2K.
CJ2K.
CJ2K. CJ was boom, and all of a sudden it's flying, and then it was a track meet.
And Johnson! Oh! Can he get there? Speed to Bird! Touchdown!
You can slow it down, and he was still fast.
Chris Johnson, 83 yards! CJ finds a way.
He hit the hole, and it was all she wrote.
He just bounced it outside and then put on the Jets.
Chris Johnson, home run. He can take it a distance.
Here comes CJ up the middle. He's got the 30, 20, 10, end zone.
He's a guy you cannot, under any circumstance, let him get free.
Uh-oh, watch out. See you later. That looked like something out of a video game.
Here comes this guy who's like 8 feet tall, and he can jump like 10 feet. I mean, it's like Superman, and he's literally impossible to defend.
They call me the freak, man. Why they call you the freak? Because I'm a freak of nature.
Deep down the left sideline for Moss. He jungles, he's got it, touchdown! There are going to be nightmares for cornerbacks in the NFL.
Throw it up above his head. They can't jump with me. Golly.
Moss is open, and Randy got it! Another great catch! Intended for Moss. Oh my God, he caught it! Deep in the end zone, caught! Super freak, touchdown!
He was a freak. Not only that he was tall, he was fast.
Minnesota takes Randy Moss, breaks a tackle, and Randy Moss races down the sideline and just outruns everybody into the end zone. I don't know how you stop him.
I don't either.
He was the freakiest dude I think I've ever seen.
And the quick to Randy Moss, and he's going to get by almost everybody. In fact, he gets by everybody and goes into the end zone.
His speed just scared the hell out of people.
Don't be scared of me. I ain't gonna bite you. I'm just gonna hurt you.
Look out! He's gone. He's done. That's it. Good night. He's gone.
This guy is just fun to watch, and Kevin Smith knows that he's in a foot race there and he can't win it. Randy Moss could be the fastest player in the NFL.
The NFL was so unprepared for Randy Moss's combination of size and speed that the Vikings were actually able to run a play over and over again called Randy Go and Get It.
You guys can't hold me out there.
Come on. Deep downfield. Moss! Touchdown, Vikings! Leaping catch for Randy Moss.
There's a saying that some of these kids say, and it's, he got mossed.
If it's a jump ball, it's almost impossible to defend it. Into the rush this time. Brady going for Randy Moss in the end zone. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. There are two guys there, but one of the guys is hurt. How easy was it?
Here comes the rush from the outside. They go on the fade route in the corner, and the catch from Moss.
The threat that he has on any given play, he's a true difference maker.
What time is it? Showtime, prime time.
Interception, Sanders. You said it, running with Rice. Jerry Rice can fly, but Sanders can zoom.
He had this uncanny ability to make the first guy miss.
Dances right, dances left, dances up the middle 40.
And then find the seam, and then no one could catch him.
Gets away from one man. He's got some room now. Sanders. Touchdown.
Once he got the ball, he's gone.
25 to the 30, to the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. My God, Deion Sanders is going to score. My God.
Tell me who else could race down the sidelines with the football while showboating.
And the Deion shuffle follows.
The last thing you ever wanted Deion Sanders to do was intercept your pass.
It's intercepted by Deion Sanders.
Because not only was he probably going to take it to the house, but he was going to tell you about it too.
His pass is intercepted.
Uh-oh, they're not catching him.
Down the sideline.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
Will take it at the 1. Out to the 5, coming near side 10. Look out! Cuts back to the 20, breaks it outside to the 30. Horse race, he could be gone. He's 50, 40, 30, he's gone. A 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Is that unreal?
He's high stepping. He's to the 10.
He's just like having fun with it.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
Picking his way, puts a stiff arm, he's got the first and then some. There goes Calvin Johnson.
There's things that he does that nobody else can do.
And his pass is caught by Calvin Johnson, and he beats everyone.
He is by far the biggest combination of strength, speed, size, athleticism that's ever come around.
You're going to leave him in any type of one-on-one. I throw it to him and take my chances no matter what.
To be that big and have that type of body mobility like he does, making those catches and twisting and turning like that.
Completes to Calvin Johnson, diving for the end zone. He's in, touchdown.
Man, he's a freak athlete, man. You can't find too many 6'5" wide receivers running 4.3, jump out the gym.
3rd and 6. And a catch for the touchdown. Calvin Johnson.
Throws end zone up for grabs. Calvin, did he catch it? Oh, baby, he did it again. Calvin went up between 3 Cowboys and hauled it in.
The best athlete in the game.
And this time Stafford going up on top to Calvin Johnson, who makes the catch. Incredible.
Cliff Branch, and what a move. Goodbye. Catch him. Goodbye.
Cliff Branch, whose style is a flash of light, a puff of smoke, and gone.
He won the 100-meter yard dash for the NCAA championships in '72.
Branch had a 99-yard touchdown catch in 1983. He was 35 years old.
He's going all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown Raiders.
When he played, we first saw those signs in the end zone, speed kills.
Branch committed highway robbery without a gun.
He's going to catch long bombs. He's not going to be catching the 4-yard outs or something like that. Cliff Branch is going long.
Throwing a deep bomb, going to Branch against Livers. Livers knocks it down. Branch catches it. Touchdown Raiders.
Even modern sprinters are only about 11/100ths of a second faster than Cliff Branch was in 1974.
Without question, the most impressive player I've seen was Jim Brown. Just such a durable, fast, powerful.
This Jimmy Brown just sticks his head down and powers straight forward.
He had the ability to run you over.
Jimmy's harder to bring down than a wild steer. There are defensive men in the league who have dedicated themselves, their souls and their bodies, to a holy war against Jimmy Brown. None of them has yet won the crusade.
Also had the ability to throw a move on you, and he also had the ability to say hello, goodbye.
Bob Hayes is a football player who just happens to be the world's fastest living human.
Sophisticated, varied, and quick striking. He personified the Dallas offense.
Faster than a speeding bullet, and that was Bob Hayes.
Bob Hayes could play. He could break tackles, he could catch the football, and he might have been the greatest deep threat the game has ever known.
Zone defense was installed in football because Bullet Bob Hayes was faster than any defensive back that you could put on him, so they had to put a zone matchup.
Bo Jackson had to be one of the great athletes of all time.
And there he goes! He's just hit the longest run in Raider history. 92 yards.
He ran with the power of Earl Campbell.
Slips a couple of tackles and just keeps motoring along. Can Denver stay with Bo Jackson? The answer is no. Bo has another.
Incredibly strong. He was a freak of nature.
It was like he was running a carpool for defenders. Like, hey, Bo, you going to the end zone? Yeah. Okay, we're going to hop on your back and you can just carry us in there.
He is stopped momentarily. Look at the leg drive.
What a dynamic, explosive drive by Bo Jackson.
The Mike Harden play, he would run right through Mike Harden. And like he never lost a step, and then he would get back to full speed right away.
He has speed, he has power. This time he showed us his power as he lowered his head and pounds across for the 2-yard touchdown run.
Explosive.
Pitch it back. Jackson reverses his field. He's got a first down. He's on his way to the 10-yard line.
If you're saying, hey, I need a Superman, call Central Casting. Bo Jackson walks in.
They give the ball to Bo, and a little hesitation step, and he explodes. 15-10, breaks a tackle. 5, touchdown Raiders. Bo Jackson laying waste to the Kansas City defense.
You felt that he was punishing the ground as he ran.
Oh, what a run by Jackson, who really showed that world-class speed.
Incredible speed, breathtaking speed. You're talking about a once-in-a-generation player.
Here's the backs in the eye now, and a quick pitch goes to Bo, trying to get around the left side. There's too much humanity there. He reverses, coming back to the right, gets a great comeback block, starts up the field to the 15, to the 20, 25, he's at the 30, he's at the 40, it's a foot race.
Those kinds of athletes come about once in 100 years.
I mean, he's probably the greatest athlete in the history of this country. He might be the greatest athlete in the history of the world.
They'll never catch him. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Count them, folks. Silver and black. Bo Jackson. Holy Toledo. 90 yards.